Hey everybody, tonight me and Tammy are going to try a pizza. It's Gino's East of Chicago, the original. This was recommended by Eric and we bought it at Meijer for $6.50. It's a very heavy pizza. It says it's a 2-pound homemade pizza and I can believe it. It's very heavy. All natural, authentic deep dish pizza. This is the Supreme. If you notice, the sauce is on top and the cheese and stuff is underneath. So it's a little different for me and Tammy to eat that kind of pizza. So this was baked from frozen. It's removed from a carton, remove and discard plastic wrap. You're gonna preheat your oven to 425. We're gonna place a pan underneath of it to avoid spillage. It's always a good idea. Place the frozen pizza directly on the rack, so we're not going to have a pan. So we'll get to show. Someone asks us, how do you get the pizza out of the oven if you were just putting it directly on the rack? I'll show you how we do it. Excuse me. No pan or stone needed when baking multiple pizzas. Bake 35 to 40 minutes, so it takes a little while, or until crust is golden brown. Sauce bowls on the top, and remove pizza carefully, and it also says to let it set 3 to 5 minutes before you cut it. I guess that's to let everything kind of settle and cool off a little bit and firm up. I don't know. No pizza roller. So we have to use a long, sharp knife. No pizza roller. Cut the pizza and enjoy it. So we'll use it with a knife to cut it and refrigerate it in the oven. And you can do it from thaw, but they don't necessarily recommend that. So let's see what it looks like. Oh, let me see how many calories it was. Here it is. 1/6 of the pizza is 350 calories. So that's pretty typical for most of these pizzas. That's not unusual. Okay, here's the pull tab. I can already tell it's a thick pizza. Yeah, wow. It's thick. Literally like a pie. So before you put it in the oven, of course, you remove the plastic, and we're going to put it directly in there and let it bake. So right now we're just waiting for the oven to preheat, and I'll be back when it comes out of the oven. Hey, it's ready, and somebody, like I said, wanted to show how we get it out. This is just a cutting board. If you have the piece of cardboard it came on, you could do it that way too. And you take a spatula and just get up underneath of it and slide it right on. That's how you get it off. So this has to sit for like 5 minutes to let it cool. I guess to set, I don't know, settle or whatever it's got to do. So I'm going to let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes. We'll probably let it sit for 5 minutes. And then I'm going to get a big knife and cut it because it said do not use a pizza roller. We'll get a big long knife and cut it, and then you'll see what it looks like. Okay, it's sit for a few minutes, and I won't be able to cut all the way through, but I'll cut like halfway through. I like to always cut mine in half. And then cut, just guesstimate what a third is. I'm not used to eating this kind of pizza. It's weird. Did it? Mm-hmm. Where all the sauce is kind of on the top. That's a thick crust too. There's no way I got that anywhere near being equal, but it's close enough. Yeah. So there's what it looks like on the side. So we're going to get these on plates and we're going to try them out.
I'm here for dinner again, always here for pizza, okay? This is supposed to have mozzarella cheese, Italian sausage, green pepper, onion, mushroom. So honestly, for a Supreme, it doesn't have as many toppings as we're used to. We're used to some pepperoni.
Yeah, and it's got a really thick crust. So there we go.
But that looks like pepperoni right there.
Yeah, there's
so
some
maybe
pepperoni
that
there.
wasn't just mentioned. Maybe that wasn't mentioned where I was looking. Got it all over my face.
Oh, a ton of cheese. I swear it looks like it's breading, cheese, toppings, and tomato sauce.
So the opposite of what we're normal.
What we're used to doing. Flip that completely around. That's what we're used to. It has a really good flavor. It's good and spicy. It's got a good Italian spice to it. Cheese is excellent. The crust is a little thick for me, but it's not bad.
I think it's good.
It's really good.
When you're biting into it, since the tomato sauce is on the top, you get it like a Kool-Aid mustache. You get
you stick your nose in it.
You stick your face in that tomato sauce. But that is really, really good. I like that a lot.
It's really good. I don't know if it's as good as the Screaming Sicilian. It's about the same for me. It doesn't have as many topping flavors to me as the
right. The Screaming Sicilian, you get distinct flavors. You get a distinct sausage flavor and a distinct pepperoni flavor.
And the onions and the peppers,
right.
You really get a lot of that.
I'm not getting a lot of those distinct flavors in this, even though it is very, very good. Those flavors aren't coming out for me. So I like this, and I would recommend if you have these that you try it out because it's really, really good. So if you can't get the Screaming Sicilian, I would get this one. If you can get Screaming Sicilian,
get that.
I would probably get the Screaming Sicilian. So, I mean, I would give this a 5. I give Screaming Sicilian a 5 too.
This tastes more like a cheese pizza to me, though.
It's good. It's a good pizza. I wouldn't turn it down, definitely.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you recommending it, Eric. It's very good. I'm glad we tried it. I've looked at it a million times in Meijer. Didn't know if I was ever going to get it or not. So you gave me a good excuse to try it. I really, really do like it.
It's really good.
So hopefully you all enjoyed this, and thanks for watching.
Bye.
Okay, Kevin and I have both eaten 2 pieces each. And we've talked about it, and we wanted to come back and give a follow-up. We want to give this pizza a 4. I shouldn't have said it was a 5. It's definitely a 4. I would still get it if you can get it because it's a good pizza, and if you like deep dish, then this is perfect. I still, and you know, if you're in Chicago and you can actually go to Gino's Pizza, which is in Chicago, if you can go there, I'm sure it's 100 times better fresh than frozen. But the frozen, you literally don't get the flavors, the distinct flavors of the meat at all.
You taste some of the pepper and a little bit of the a little bit of the sausage and just a hair of the pepper flavor. And that's really it. Literally, it's mostly a cheese pizza. And there's lots of cheese on there, but you really can't taste the cheese a lot.
No.
Lots and lots and lots of bread. I mean,
it's heavy on the bread, and I'm sure that's just a normal deep dish pizza is going to be heavy on the bread.
But that's fine. But make it really good tasting breading.
Right.
And this one's just okay bread. So
anyway, we wanted to come back. We would still recommend you try it if you can, but it does not beat the Screaming Sicilian. Screaming Sicilian still gets 5 stars. This would get 4.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching.